Okay, I'm here with Chad Haaland, who's with Blairs.Ag, and they're based in Saskatchewan in Canada, and down here showing some cattle at the National Western in balmy Denver, Colorado.
Today.
And so I wanted you to tell me about some background on the operation and a little bit about the cattle that you've, the types of cattle that you breed up there and what you've brought to the show.
Okay, well, our operation started in 2006. Actually, the base of it started in 2005, and then we really started expanding in 2006. We started out primarily as a Red Angus operation, and I've now expanded into the Black Angus and the Horned Hereford breeds as well.
Have you brought some of each of those to the National Western?
We didn't bring any Horned Hereford. We have here, we showed a fairly large string of Red Angus on the hill. We have a Red Angus here on display. We have also some bulls up on the hill in the Black Angus, and we have obviously some blacks on display as well. We also have a pen of black bulls down in the pens and 3 different bulls here on display.
What kind of a production environment do you have there in that part of Saskatchewan?
We deal in a lot of extremes. We go from extreme cold through January, February, where we'll be in the Fahrenheits. We'll be getting down to as low as -40 Fahrenheit and wind. And in the summertime, we have and quite often reach up into the 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the summertime as well. Our cattle are selected on hardiness. They have to be able to have high maintenance energy numbers. Not that we select on those numbers, but our cattle have to be the type of cattle that can thrive in our environment. Right from the capacity, the depth, the muscle shape, right to the hair coat that they have, to soundness and functionability. We have cattle that are walking long distances as well, both for water in the summer and for feed in the winter. So we need hardy cattle that are easy fleshing.
And I guess since you're here at the National Western, you market some cattle to producers here in the United States.
We market throughout all of the United States. We've marketed embryos and semen throughout South America. We've expanded and sold embryos and females and semen, I guess, down into Australia and New Zealand. We are able to market our genetics worldwide.
I understand you've gotten into some integration and working with marketing beef directly to the consumer.
Yeah, it's a fairly new venture that we're fresh into. We've been into it about a year, and what we're doing is we are offering to customers, our local customers, and it will eventually go a little farther. We're into a branded beef program of jerky and other products that have a little longer shelf life. And it is kind of a pasture to plate type of a deal where the producer or the consumer can know that the cattle did come from not a closed-in environment, but these are range cattle, and they are home raised from a small producer, a relatively small producer, and yeah, it's a safe product.
So it sounds like you're starting out kind of slowly with some of these products that have a longer shelf life and get around some of the complexities of marketing fresh beef, and maybe then building from there? Yeah,
eventually we'll get to that. We're not jumping into it too fast. There have been a lot of businesses that have failed in that when they just jump in from a pasture to plate deal. What we're doing is taking it slow with that. We're testing some of our markets locally. We have a couple retail stores that we deal with in our local city and in our province, and it will continue to grow from that.